So hello and hi and welcome everyone to another new video. I hope everybody is doing pretty good. And today I'm going to discuss about the second test match that is commencing from tomorrow between India and New Zealand. So as I had already discussed earlier about the test match between India and New Zealand that was played in Bangalore and India Bangalore, basically we are calling it as Bangalore for the last one decade, I believe. Then that point onwards, the match was lost by Team India, and we all know, we have all reviewed the means we have all watched the match, and I had also made a review video, and I believe that is in the past now, so there is no point dwelling in the past. So it is pretty much obvious that we will be looking forward, and Team India will also be looking forward for the next Test match. So like it was a gap of today is like Wednesday, I believe, and like from Thursday it is like the next test match is commencing. So it is for the match ended on Sunday morning, so there is not much gap, basically there is not much time. So but the teams have traveled to Pune, and now the teams are like already in, they are doing the preparation and everything. So because the match will be starting from tomorrow onwards basically, and it will be played in Pune. So now the difference that is basically having between the first test match and the second test match is like there are multiple things that both the teams means are considering for the second test match. So I will first of all I will be speaking about Team India. So what happened in the Bangalore test you all know, and what are the corrections or what are the necessary home advantages that they are planning to get in the Pune test match. So like in the first test match we all know that the pitch was completely misread by uh, our captain Mr. Rohit Sharma. So that was I believe the home advantage was kind of like denied for Team India also. So that home advantage denial kind of a thing happened because he also misread the pitch, and the pitch and the weather entirely supported the New Zealand bowlers in the first half of the first day's play. Like the first day was a rain washout, like on the second day, which was literally the first day. So it was like entirely the New Zealand team got the means home advantage thing was replicated to the New Zealand team basically. So now the team means the curators and the management and of the Pune cricket ground. So what I have read in the newspaper and all. So they are already making this pitch like to get whole lot of amount of sun into it, and means sunlight. It was exposed from yesterday afternoon and all. So thing is being done basically to make the pitch already whole lot of dry, and so that there is spin expected from first day, means after 10-20 overs are being bowled, and the means some kind of pitch is being put into some kind of ward and tear and all, some very mild kind of footmarks or anything, or if the sun is out, so the pitch is not covered once the test matches are starting and all. So that way around the pitch will definitely start spinning and all. So considering these things in mind, now Team India will definitely look forward to win both these two test matches that are going to be played in India, and it is our home series against New Zealand. So considering these above facts and all, so now the team selection is something that they are basically looking into it. So team selection is something like in the first test match, Shubman Gill was injured, you all know this, and Shubman Gill was not playing. So that way around, the team was having like other players like batters like KL Rahul was into the team, and KL Rahul is probably going to his position is going to be, means he will be replaced by Shubman Gill. That is what I understand. Like at present, the scenario will be like this, and that is a similar kind of a thing I have read in the newspaper also. Like the present the fielding the coaching support staff, Mr. Ryan Doskett, who had already been means coaching support staff, like he is basically the fielding coach I believe, or like the support staff for Gautam Gambhir. So Gautam Gambhir have taken the coaching, means he is the head coach now, and along with him there is this fielding coach like Ryan Doskett, and like Morni Morkel is the bowling coach and all. So this exactly the same team was there for Gautam Gambhir when he was like appointed for this year's IPL also. So that team is already means same team is there means Gautam Gambhir, Ryan Duskett and Morning Morkel. They are this team, and also like another Indian means cricketer is also there. I just forgot his name. So he is also in the coaching support team and all. So now they are like already Ranton Doskett has had mentioned, like it is not like we are means thinking about KL Rahul's performance and all, because they are having full amount of faith in KL Rahul's batting and KL Rahul's means batting basically, and also he is a very good fielder also. So now it is something like KL Rahul have got a good amount of experience and everything. So considering that experience factor also, so they are not ruling out KL Rahul because of performance at this present scenario, because they want KL Rahul to be given a good amount of chance. Because like this is how the team management, like maybe the coaches have had changed recently, but like we have seen earlier also, the Indian team management or any team which is selecting a test 11 playing 11 basically, they are prioritizing that whoever is being awarded the position like permanently, means not like if there is nothing permanent in this scenarios and all, but who are considered for like 2 to 3 years, 4 years, and that is something like once the faith is there, so they don't drastically omit one person because of certain bad performances happening and all. And they also look and analyze their performances in the net and all, and how they are reacting, how they are hitting the deliveries, and how they are like basically playing. So now considering all these facts, they had mentioned, like Brandon Doskett had gave an interview in the newspaper that I have read, that that KL Rahul's performance is not like we are means considering it as a performance issue or something, but for like 7 players are there and 6 positions are there. So 7 players there, he had mentioned it as a batter, like 7 batters are there, and there are basically 6 positions of exclusive batters in the team. So that way around, like there will be obviously that omission of means KL Rahul will take place, and then that place like Shubman Gill will be coming to the team, I believe. Now with the 150 run score that Sarfaraz had made like in the second innings of the first test match, so definitely there is no point like Sarfaraz will be dropped after that kind of a performance. So that reward is definitely need to be given, and I believe like Sarfaraz Khan needs to be means kept in the test team like in a permanent means manner. Now Team India, the management, the coaches, and everyone should consider like to provide Sarfaraz Khan a permanent means long term means position should be given. So that long term position is something like Sarfaraz had also wanted. So he had repeatedly scored like means huge amount of runs in the domestic circuit. So once a batter is like having that much potential of to score repetitively like 200, 300s and all. And if you can see that in the second innings of the first test match also, so he had made a 150 run, means was this he had made a 150. So that is also a good amount of run that he had piled up and all. But once the second new ball was taken, like the new ball was taken in the second innings, so that point around Team Saudi, the experienced bowler, he just made him decide to play a shot, and that went to a straightforward catch, and that way the innings ended, and it was very crucial and vital. But more and more matches Sarfaraz will be playing, so he will be understanding how to deal with this new ball, and how it is always like he will be playing aggressively. Now it is something like he plays similarly in the domestic circuit also, and that is something that he is going to play in the international circuit also. But I believe like with experience and with the ideas that he will be getting, so that brain means development of the brain basically of a cricketer also, that also happens when a person is repetitively means continuously playing in international and all. So now considering this fact, like Shubman Gill will be coming in the team and KL Rahul will be dropped. That is what I predict like at this point of time. And also like for the spinning conditions, like it will be helpful for spinners or not. So we had seen earlier like there was like Ravichandran Ashwin was not that much in the peak of his form, but like Ranton Doskett had also mentioned in the interview that I have read, like there's nothing concerned like for the performance of Ashwin and all, because Ashwin is a really means legend kind of a spinner, because he had taken more than 400 wickets, I believe, in the test career, in his entire test career. So somehow there can be some matches where the performances are dipping and all. Ashwin, once he gets some assistance from the pitch and everything, so he will become lethal and all, and that is obvious. And at the same time, there is a means I also had means read in the interview, like there is also no means uh, wrong means perception about Ravindra Jadeja also, like they are not having any negative kind of feedback about Ravindra Jadeja's performance and everything. So they are definitely going to stick to Ravindra Jadeja and Ashwin, because the means the left hand spinner, the angle that a left hand spinner creates, and that is what makes very really difficult. Like once a off spinner is bowling and at the same time the left hand spinner is also coming into the bowling in tandem, so that really creates like a difference in the angle and difference in everything. So once the ball turns away from the right-handed batter repetitively and Jadeja bowls in a good pace and all, so that creates good amount of impact. And we have seen like in earlier test matches, Ravindra Jadeja has shifted basically from this batting all-rounder bowler to the bowling all-rounder batter. Basically he had prioritized the bowling part basically. So it takes a good amount of practice to become a means to get the balls in the particular precise location, so that ball is able to means the deliveries are able to get wickets and everything. So that I believe Ravindra Jadeja had prioritized, because he also knows like he is also coming to the fag end of his career and everything. So basically they will be deciding about their continuation in test matches and all after this World Test Championship final happens and all, I believe, or in the next year and everything. So now, but there is one question, like Akshar Patel is also in this team, like Kuldeep Jadhav is also in this team. So Kuldeep Jadhav will also get a chance, like he had got a chance earlier in this earlier test match also. But so like maybe it may happen like Ravindra Jadeja may be replaced by Akshar Patel also, because Akshar Patel is a similar kind of a just exact similar kind of a cricketer in means comparison to Ravindra Jadeja, because Ravindra Jadeja is also a left arm spinner and also bats left-handed. So similar kind of batting and similar kind of bowling is also done by Akshar Patel. So keeping about future prospect and the batting potential that Akshar Patel has already, like he has that means not like he is also in his peak of his form. Like we also used to had seen earlier like the great innings from good innings from Akshar Patel also. But at present, like I believe, like Akshar Patel's batting form is also not that much in the peak, but he has that potential and thinking about the future and future prospects. So there may be this change of like Ravindra Jadeja being dropped and means Akshar Patel being included in this team. But and coming to the fast bowling scenario, so there may be a change, like there may be, because Siraj, had read in the interview also, like Ranton Duskett has mentioned, like Siraj had bowled wholeheartedly in the second innings. In the second innings, that India was defending a total about 106 runs. So that point, the effort and the basically the effort that Mohammad Siraj had put, so that was really appreciated. Like they are really appreciating the efforts basically, not only the results, because at many matches once one of 46 runs all out is had happened, so there is no means nothing to just change that thing. Like once that had happened, that happened. So now the effort, like in the second innings the bowlers have put the effort and everything, so that efforts are being really appreciated. So I believe like Mohammad Siraj had the upper hand to be in the team, and Jasprit Bumrah will also be in the team. Like Bumrah is very much required now to just go for the we can say like go for the kill basically, like not literally these words like for the cricketing perspective I mentioned, like to get like random wickets, like once there is a partnership in developing or like in the starting and everything. So I believe like Bumrah and Siraj will also be there in the team. So Akashdeep may find it a bit hard to get the inclusion in the playing 11, but somehow like it may happen, like there is like Akashdeep also playing, so that in that position, like the team combination, like there maybe, but I don't think like there will be three fast bowlers playing in the spinning track. So there will be like two spinners, like basically three spinners basically. Ravichandran Ashwin being the means off spinner all rounder, batting all rounder. At the same time, Ravindra Jadeja or Akshar Patel being the all rounder. Left hand spinner and all rounder, and also like Kuldeep Jadhav will get the inclusion. At the same time, Siraj and Bumrah will take up the fast bowling responsibility and everything. So this is what I believe will be the team, but there is a slight chance like if Akashdeep can sneak into the team in place of Siraj. And I believe like there is one means dearth of a all-rounder, fast bowling all-rounder like Shardul Thakur, who was previously getting means inclusion in test teams. So that is something like Shardul Thakur can bowl good, means fast ball, means medium pace, means he can bowl at around 125, 130, 135 also. Like he has got the pace and everything. I don't believe like he can bowl up to 135 or something, but he can definitely bowl constantly at 130 plus and all. And he has got the ability to like bowl like cross seam and all, so that ball basically dips down the bat and all. Sometimes that also creates like wear and tear wicket, like once the match is like play after 2 days 3 days and all. So that thing also support he gets from the wicket, and cross seam deliveries he faces, means he was basically considered as a partnership breaker once he was permanently having this position in the team as a fast bowling, medium fast bowling, uh, batting all rounder and all. So now he is not in the means 16 member team or 18 member, 15, 16 members team. So there is no point discussing about him at present, because he is not in that squad to be considered for the selection of the playing 11. So now this is what the scenario of Team India will be, and they will definitely look for this spinning track and all. But considering the fact like the spinning track will be prepared and the spin friendly pitch will be prepared, so there we know like Ajaz Patel is also one spinner who is there for New Zealand, who is a very good spinner and all. And at the same time, like Ajaz Patel means there is like they also brings in Glenn Phillips, the off spinner. He also gets good amount of wicket, like he had dismissed earlier, like Virat Kohli also. And now like there will be this Mitchell Santner's inclusion is also being considered. Like Santner is also traveling with the team, so definitely he can also get a inclusion in the team. So and at the same time, Rachin Ravindra also bowls left arm spin and all. So there is whole lot of spin bowling options and everything. So and at the same time, William O'Rourke or Matt Henry will get the inclusion in the team, or like Team Saudi and William O'Rourke or Matt Henry. There will be these combinations that they will be creating. And I believe like batting, in the batting perspective for New Zealand will be playing with the exact same team that had played against India in the Bangalore. Like they will open with Devon Conway, Tom Latham, and then yes, there is one like Ken Williamson is not in the team. That is something they are missing out a lot. Like Ken Williamson is had traveled to like the Sri Lanka tour, I believe, but there he had developed some injury. So he is a very truly classy player and all, but he has some injury issues. I believe he is like prone to injuries much, I believe. So that is very uncertain for him. So we hope that Kane Williamson means more strong, and he is like able to deal with those injuries, and means play constantly in the tours and everything. So I believe like Kane Wilson is not in the team for the second test match. So they will be exactly going with the same team that had played against India. So they will be starting with Devon Conway and with Tom Latham, and then will this William, the batter will be coming, and then Rachin Ravindra will be coming, and then Daniel Mitchell, Glenn Phillips, and then means the all-rounder who will be playing like will be Mitchell Santner or Team Southey, and this will then the batting means the bowlers will be coming into the inclusion, means playing 11, batting 11 and all. So that is what is the update for the second test match that is starting from tomorrow, and we are like keeping our fingers crossed, expecting the Team India will definitely be winning. And at the same time, like at present, there is a very interesting match that is ongoing between Bangladesh and South Africa. So Bangladesh had really fought back in the match, and Bangladesh is playing South Africa at their home soil in Bangladesh. So now they have like it is like South Africa have batted. I know Bangladesh has batted first. The first innings they scored like very less amount of runs and all, 130 or 120, 130 or something like that. And now South Africa have posted a lead. They were like scored. I exactly don't remember the score, but they have scored something around 280 or 300 or something. But now Bangladesh have surpassed that score in the second innings, and as I had checked, like they had made Yasan Miraj and another batter is batting, and 6 wickets are down. They are already posted a lead with 40 runs or something. So it is a very good comeback and fight back from Bangladesh, I believe. And also like keeping in mind like it is hard to win a test match against South Africa. I think like South Africa is also targeting for the World Test Championship final, because they are like playing against Bangladesh, and now next they will be playing at home. So the home series I believe will be against Pakistan, or who will be the team traveling to South Africa, I don't know, but they are also having the chance to qualify as a second position for the World Test Championship final and all. So, like this is one interesting match that is also happening at present in Bangladesh. And like yesterday also I had read it in the newspaper, like ICC is International Cricket Council had mentioned already, like in a meeting with the members, like there have been Sean Pollock, Saurav Ganguly, all these ICC members were present, so that each and every test playing nations make sure that they plays like three test series in an entire year, because there are multiple countries like Sri Lanka and Pakistan and other countries, they are only playing two test series basically, whereas India, Australia and England, they are playing three test series in a year. So that is like this point they are earning from the series and all, entire amount of matches that they are playing, so that is not becoming fair enough. So if that is not fair enough though, so like each and every year we will be seeing like India versus Australia or India versus England playing in the World Test Championship final. So to avoid that kind of situation, so ICC had made it like requested or made this kind of a proposal, and I believe this will be implemented also. And also like ICC have also proposed like to regularly hold this pink ball test match also, that is the day and night test match. So this day and night test match is basically exclusively being held by Australia only, Australia being the only country who is regularly holding this pink ball test match. Like now India will be traveling to Australia to play the Border Gavaskar Trophy, so there is also one test match which will be a pink ball test match. I believe that is the first test match only, because that test match, like the series is commencing from 22nd of November. So 22nd of November is the date we need to mark it in our calendar, like India is traveling to Australia and the first test match is happening. So I have checked it in the schedule, like the first test match is starting from 8 a.m. in the morning Indian Standard Time. So if it is 8 a.m. in the morning in the Indian Standard Time, so I believe that is the only one means test match which is the pink ball test match, because from the second test matches we are having the start like early morning Indian Standard Time start. It is like 5 a.m., 5:30 or 6 5 a.m. basically is the Indian Standard Time. So that is what is a day test match timing for Australia. We all know this. So ICC had made it means in the proposal that ICC had given, that it is important for other teams, other countries also to hold pink ball test matches, because that brings in more amount of crowd, and it is important like test matches are becoming means more exciting, and more amount of crowds are able to come into the test matches also, because we also remember like India had earlier also hosted this pink ball test match, but unfortunately for at present like India is not hosting any pink ball test match there. Whatever is the issue, I don't know that, but like earlier like 2 years, 3 years back or 4 years back, there was one test match that was like pre-COVID times, I believe, or like post-COVID times. I exactly don't remember. That was played in Eden Gardens, India versus Bangladesh. So there was a good amount of speculation in this particular test match that India had played against Bangladesh. But one thing is like in this pink ball test matches, like the pink balls really behaves in a different manner. So it swings more like once it leaves the batter in case of fast bowlers bowling. So the ball swings a lot and it travels like it swings a lot to the keeper and all. So there are chances like the balls the keeper may not be able to gather the ball, or like there can be more bias happening, or like at certain times the pink ball also behaves like in a different manner once it is like means released from the bowler in case of fast bowler. So it swings in a much more drastic manner, so that batting under the lights like can be a bit very challenging thing. So I don't know whether these things are considered, and that is the reason why India is not hosting pink ball test matches at present. But like Australia is permanently hosting these pink ball test matches, and I understand like ICC had also recommended this thing like to make sure like countries are arranging for pink ball test matches, like all these playing nations and all. So all these constraints should not be means thought means given much importance and all, because if the ball moves in a difficult manner and all, so the batters once they will be playing more pink ball test matches, they will be able to adjust to those conditions and all. And definitely there will be certain techniques and certain means all these coaching and support staffs will definitely make sure how to tackle with those things and all. So yes, that is the scenario. And also like today another one day match is also starting, that is the West Indies tour to Sri Lanka. So the first match was on Sunday. So I exactly hadn't checked the score, but I had seen like West Indies was batting first, and they had scored like in 30 overs like 150, 160 run was the score in the loss of 4 wickets. And after that like there was a rain interruption, and I didn't check back in the rain interruption after the rain interruption, because there was like matches like English Premier Leagues were being lined up, like Liverpool and Chelsea. This match was the particular match was lined up from 9 p.m. in the evening basically. So that match Liverpool have won also. So today is coming back to the means West Indies tour for Sri Lanka. Today the second one day match is starting like from 2:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time onwards. So you guys can also check that match also. So West Indies is also has regrouped very well, and they are playing good cricket in Sri Lanka. We know have emerged really well under the coaching of Sanat Jayasuriya, and they are playing really challenging, and they are giving real challenge to any teams who are traveling to their country and all. And also, like, there is one proposal that was mentioned in the ICC meeting that had happened. So it was like ICC had recommended like there can be two balls that can be changed in the first within the first 25 overs. Like, there can be a new ball that can be means brought in the first within the first 25 overs in case of a 50 over match. So that part I didn't really exactly understood, like whether two means one ball will be played for like 10-15 overs, and then the teams can opt for the second new ball, and then that ball will be continued up to the 50th over or something. So there was also this thing in the news. So if you guys also know something about it, so definitely do comment it in the comment section. So there is a ball change kind of a proposal also given for 50 overs matches. So the 50 over matches are also becoming means they are becoming a bit dull, I believe. And so to make these matches more exciting, there are much more things for the bowlers and all. As we all see, no, like in test matches, there is after one particular innings after 90 overs, there is a new ball that can be taken. So that thing, I believe, the similar kind of thing, it is being tried it is being proposed for the 50 over matches also. So in the 50 over match, that can be like a new ball will be taken, and the bowlers will get the benefit after the 25 overs or within the 25 overs. That is something I really didn't understood that much. But there is this proposal, and I believe these proposals will be considered and everything. So yes, if you guys know something about this, so definitely remember to comment in the comment section. And also, I would like to request, like, whoever is liking the cricket discussions and cricket videos and all, I have seen like good amount of views in the cricket videos. So I request everyone to like subscribe to my channel, so that I will be regularly bringing in cricket videos, cricket analysis, and statistics analysis and everything. So you guys will definitely get the real-time update of cricket, whatever is happening and whatever is the development of, like, basically Team India. And also I will cover like other teams, because I follow good amount of cricket and all. You guys also like these discussions about cricket, and also definitely remember to subscribe to my channel, and also to press the bell icon notification, so that I'm creating another new video about cricket, so you guys are getting the notification and all. So yes, that's it for the timing, guys. I hope you guys definitely enjoy the video, and do remember to subscribe. So that's it for the timing, guys. Bye bye for the timing. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.